Yes.
ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तस्समस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिहुतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुः विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवम। Now we are taking the 9th stanza of chapter 8. कविं पुराणामनुशासितारं मनोरणीयां समनुः स्मरेद्यः सर्वस्य धातारमचिन्त्य रूपम् मादित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात्। कविं पुराणम् अनुशासितारम् अणो अणीया सम अनुस्मरेद्यः सर्वस्य धातारम् अचिन्त्य रूपम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसा परस्तात्। कविं, it means the knower of all. Puranam, it means very, very ancient. Nobody knows the origin. Anusasitaram, it means controller of all, the discipline, arrangement of God. Ano, it means micro then micro. Sarvasya, it means for all. Dhataram, it means giving the shelter and nutrition. Achintya Rupam, it means nobody can think or imagine his form. Aditya Varnam, it means the very, very glorious, more than the sun. Tamasaha, it means by illusion of Maya, avidya. Parastat, it means the Parat Par Brahma, beyond all, the Satchidananda Paramatma. That was the worldly meaning of this stanza. Now, the meaning said that person knows that all know me I am the ancient in the ancients without any origin, originless, anadi. I am the controller and the discipline maker of all the world universes. I am the micro then micro. I am the giver of food for all and shelter for all and base for all. I am the glory of millions uncountable stars like sun and more than sun. And beyond all the illusion of the Maya Avidya, and at the last, I am the beyond all these, all the things, so I am the pure Satchidananda Paramatma and the pure form of the Satchidananda. A person if knows like that, Krishna is not telling after effect, but only telling that a person knows like that. That is the worldly meaning, the sentences of the meaning. The Satchidananda, Paramatma, the greatest master, the only and only installation and base, and the origin of all consciousness all over the galaxies and the planets and the universes. He is the glory of the stars. He is the controlling equilibrium of the Kepler's movement of stars and the planets in every universe. He is the only and only controller of all the system which is moving correctly, accurately, without any minute mistake. You can imagine that the sun is surrounding the galaxy. The galaxies is surrounding also the center of the galaxy, and center of galaxies, the millions uncountable galaxies, they are moving elliptical, a center. Nobody knows what is that center. That is the center of, I told in the previous stanza, Om. So my dear friends, because nobody knows the actual form of the God existence, Satchidananda, but when the God comes in the form of the Avatara, in the pure and purest land of India, because the gods always comes here. As the aeroplane land on the aerodrome, on his road of when he land and take off, and aeroplane cannot land in another place if he is big aeroplane. So you can understand the God only land in India. He take the birth and it is called Avatara. So Krishna is like that Avatara. Maybe the messenger can come anywhere. Maybe the God can go anywhere in journey or appear everywhere, but the Saguna Brahma take avatar in India. The same like that, the masters is the form of the God, but they are not avatar. Because they have no unlimited powers like Rama, Krishna and others. But they have a very, very precious power. They can giving the actually knowledge, and you can see inside your God living in the form of existence, Atma. So Krishna is educating all the seekers and lovers of all over the world by the stanzas of Geeta, and this stanza is telling the first word is Kavim. Generally the translation of Kavim is like a poet, but here is not poet. Kavim, it means he is the knower of all the universes and galaxies, even from the microorganism to the system of unlimited galaxies. He knows the past of all the universes and all the galaxies, how they come, appearance, and what they are, how they are running, and when they will destroy. He is the only and only witness of all the creation, the stability of creation and the destruction of the creation. He knows, he lives in everyone, even an ant to elephant and blue whale to a bacteria. So he is the great knower. He has a system, as you have a system in your factories, in your shops, in your homes. You built up a system of cyber surveillance. You put there some cameras, CCTV cameras, micro cameras, digital distance cameras, and you joint with the computer with your mobile phone, and you can see your home, you can see your children, you can see your rooms, you can see everywhere. You can surveillance, you can protect your car by the cyber protection also. So God is not less wiser than you. He knows everything by his own system, but nobody knows that system. Only Jnani knows that system. What is that system? That is the presence of your existence, your Atma in everywhere. As a big cloth, you put many things on the cloth, and when you pull the cloth, then you easily that the cloth, you can easily see that all the things can come to you by the pulling of the cloth. So the Atma is, I am giving this example. So the Atma is the universal. Atma is one, not two. And God living in everyone in the form of Atma. So he knows everything by his own system. So it is called Kavim. Then Purana. Because nobody knows the origin of the God universal presence of the God, and the presence of the God in every creation, in everywhere. Nobody knows. When he come in survival, when he born, nobody knows, because he is birthless. He never born. He has no origin. He is Anadi. He is no start. He never goes anywhere. He is a presence every time, everywhere. So he is called existence. So the meaning of this word Purana, Purana, it means he is the oldest than oldest. So it is Sanatan. It is the Sanatan also. Because he is the coming from the billions of the billions, billions of the billions, billions of the billions years. When the universes not exist, when the galaxies not exist, when the star not exist, everywhere only the space. No creation, no life, no material, no energy, nothing at all. So he is the only and only the witness of the creation, the stability of this creation, and he is the witness of the destruction of this creation. When the all matter convert into the energy and energy convert into the existence, some device. Nobody believe on this word because the intelligence of the ant cannot be matched the intelligence with the blue whale or the human. So we are, our intelligence 800 grams brain cannot be meet the secrets of the God's intelligence. So please do not personalize the God. God is not person, but God is existence. He is the oldest and oldest. Manushasitaram. Manushasitaram, it means he is the controller and discipline maker of all the universes and the galaxies. Even bacteria too. His micro creation like whale and elephant and man also. And every creation. And even in the different planets, there is the different type of the lives. There are aliens and others. Nobody knows the creation of the God, in the which planet, which type of person is living. But the great masters, they knows everything because they can travel, they can go, they can land there from this land to other planet, another planet to other planet, like the Narada, like the Ashwani Kumara, and like the Sanak Sanandan Sanat Kumara. This type of the Brahmagyanis, they can go, and it is secret which type of the body having. So the Manusasitara, it means you know that 15 years before there is the thousands of the laborers, they do the work in the factories. After some time the machines change and some 100 labor required to production in the machines, and after the time change the automatically machines came and only dozen to dozen labor required. And now is machines is like that 2 or 3 persons can operate all the machines by the computerized system. So if you are so intelligent, if you are so develop your system that God's arrangement, the automation is beyond your intellect, it is a wonder to the wonder. It is, you cannot say the wonder, the wonders of the wonder. I want to put an example of the wonder of the God. A atom, you know, having the neutron, proton and electron, and the electron moving around the nucleus of electron. Who charging that electrons? Who giving the energy that electrons? And the same system In the universes, there is a star, and there are planets, and they have planets, sub-planets, and everybody is revolving. The same system, and the same system is there inside of living beings. There is a data recorder inside of you that is called Chitra Nadi. There is a very fine data recorder, very advanced data recorder. There is no need of any silicon chip. There is no need any material. There is an invisible data recorder. It records everything, and our Rishis Munis put the name of that data recorder, that is Chitragupta. And there are also the result of the changing the body and expiry date and etc. That is called Yama. So the system of the God is so accurate because He knows everything. Whatever you are doing, what is your sentiments, with quality of your honesty, what is your motto, what is the purity of your heart, you are loving or not loving, you are cunning or you are simple, you are good or you are bad, everything knows, and that is no are living in you. Not living in the moon, or not living in the sun, or not living in the marsh, and not living in any universe. There is not head office. Every head office living in you. So the recording regarding to your setup and your purity and impurity, your map create of your journey. So that is called Anusasita. As you do, as you think, as you desire, as you pure or impure, as you loving or hating, as your internal performance, God knows everything, and that decide your journey. So that is called Anusasitaram. Anorainam Ano Raniya Swam Anusmaredhya. It means he is the micro than micro. I described already. He knows the 1 upon 100 billion, then the nucleus of atom, that is the micro to micro, then micro. He knows everything. The Kabir says, if you put the bangle in the feet of an ant and it makes a sound, very micro sound, but God knows that sound also. So God is the knower everything. So He is the micro to micro then micro. And Upanishad says, Anoriyanam Mahato Mahana. He is micro then micro and mega then mega. Nobody is mega than God and nobody micro than God. So how can He be a person? My dear friends, Ano Aniyasam Anusmaredhya. Anusmaredhya, it means Sarvasya, it means he knows everything, but Ani Yasam, it means he is the knower of every micro things, but anusmareta ya, anusmaretya, anusmareta ya. Because nobody can know his presence by the mind, intellect, mood and ego, so he never come in the anusmaranam. He cannot be remembered by the mind and any imagination. He cannot be known by your this setup of antakarna, because he is beyond all these things, and these things are not true, they are all illusion, they are all material in the comparison of the consciousness of the God. So the mind cannot know, he know the mind. So the intellect cannot know him, he know the intellect. So the mood cannot know him, he know the mood. So ego cannot know him, but he know the ego. Sarvasya dhataram. Achinta rupaha. All the creation and the creativity take the base of this universal existence of the God that is called Atma. As all the marine animals live in the ocean. He is the ocean of the consciousness. He is the ocean of the love. He is the ocean of the pleasure. He is the ocean of life. He is the ocean of all the welfare stage of beyond all these presence of your knowing and unknowing things. So, he is Achinta Rupam. Nobody can imagine, nobody can think, nobody can see, nobody can experience, nobody can know by the intellect, know by the senses that God. So it is called, he is Achinta Rupam. The Chintan, it means the thinking is the mechanism of your mind. And he is beyond all the things, beyond all the thoughts. So if you want to know the God, if you want to submerge into the God, you should be detached from all the thinkings. And for this detachment, all the thinking, for the detachment of this setup, because you think that this setup is you, you think that you are physical body, you think your mental body, you think your casual body, you think your micro body. So this is the illusion of attachment is a big obstruction to knowing the internal existence of God. So the meditation of awareness, which is we teach, help you to detach from the material and help you to know the internal presence of existence God. So that is called Achinta Rupam Aditya Varnam. Aditya Varnam, it means In every mythology, in every religion, the persons respect and regard and pray of light. They like the light. Some person light the candles, some person light the lamps, some persons pray to the fire, some persons pray to the sun. So light is the topest form of the purity of the God, but God is not light. God is not just like that light. Even God is light, but God is not this light, the sunlight and moonlight and candlelight and lamplight. God is not like this. God is the light in the form of the knowledge of the supreme spirituality. That is the Aditya Varnam. The Guru Nanak says कि जो सो चंदा उगवे और सूरज चढ़े हजार, ऐते प्रकाश हो दिया गुरु बिन घोर अंधार. The thousands of suns comes together and thousands of moons come together. When the sharp and very big light, that is the light, is very, very least in front of that light when God show you in His real existence. So the light of the God is so high. Lord Krishna given the divine eyes to Arjuna. The knowing of the God is so secret, so the Lord Krishna give the divine hearing power and seeing power to the Sanjaya. So the ancient rishis and munis, they have the power of seeing the million and the thousand miles away. They can see clearly. There is no need of your Skype or your messenger or your cameras. They do not need these things. They can easily see. So you can think the science is more developed at that time or that developed this time. So my dear friends, Aditya Varnam, it means the God's light is a very, very big light, but very pleasant light. God's light is not burning light. Oh, nobody can burn in the God's light. It is the pleasant light. You can feel the pleasure and the joy and happiness and bouncing. Anand, Anand, Anand. That's the light. So God is the form of that divine light. Not this type of divine light. The businesses in this world is going on in the name of divine light, in the divine meditation, in the different type of meditation. That is wrong. Exactly wrong. God is the very, very miraculous, very pleasant, very happy, very nice light when a person feel that light after enlightenment. So that the Western persons put this name enlightenment. And my dear friends, the tamasaha parastat, it means all type of avidya, maya, all type of the doubts, all types of dilemmas, all type of the pain and sorrows and misunderstanding and mesmerism and hypnotism of the maya, they are destroyed. Because God is beyond all the illusion and all the maya. When a person stands in this stage, nobody can befool that person by any illusion, any maya, any magic or mesmerism. Parastat, it means he is beyond all. He is par than par, he is beyond the all, he is parat par Brahma. Nothing can involve in the God. God is detached from all these things and everything in the God, but God not in anything. So that is the purest and purest, purest to purest, Sat, that is the ultimate truth. Chit, that is the ultimate biggest consciousness, that is the Ananda, that is the ultimate pleasure. Nothing pleasure like God, nothing place like God. Thank you very much, my dear. This is the message in this Geeta of this stanza. My dear friends, I request you, please subscribe the channel and please try to spread this message all over the world. That's why the lovers and seekers can come and take benefit of my presence. Thank you very much.